Hey, it's JJsportsbuzz coming out with a new podcast. It's been a while, but we're back and hopefully on a regular schedule. And so, first things first, we're going to talk about the Cleveland Indians. So, the Indians are on right now. It is the top of the 7th inning. Jose Ramirez is at bat. They're up 2-1. And so recently they've had rally stashes. Like most of the players, not all of them, but a lot of them, they've had mustaches, and they've named them rally stashes. Like today, TJ House is pitching. He has one. Kipnis has one. Mike Aviles, and of course many others. But so they're gonna have those on the race to hopefully the playoffs. And right now we are currently 3 games out. If we win tonight, we'll be 71-64, 2.5 out of the wild card.
3.5.
No, we'll be 2.5 out of the wild card.
Yeah, right now.
We're 3 out of the wild card, but 3.5 out of the division. And so recently, Zach Walters has come up with a lot of clutch hitting. He's been hitting a ton, and also the pitching this last week has been really good, really good, and we have been able to limit most teams to really a small amount of runs, but we haven't been able to score a ton of runs ourselves. Also, tonight, Jake Chiccine is absent from the podcast, but we have a special guest starring who I think he would like to introduce himself.
Hello, I am Blake Roberts. I am the JJsportsbuzz insider. It's a great time to be on the show, and I'm just excited for today. Excited for the season. Football season's coming up, and it's a good time in Cleveland sports.
Yeah, big time. Hopefully the Indians make this run, because I thought they would. I didn't think they were out of it, but a lot of people did. A lot of people just that I know, they thought there was no chance, and I said, nah, we're going to make the playoffs, just like last year. So we made a run, and hopefully when we get even more healthier, when we get Brantley Rayburn and Murphy back, hopefully, and maybe even Giambi can provide clutch hitting, we'll become even better. No, Switcher's out for the season. He's done. But recently, the Indians recalled Zach McAllister. They put Tomlin on the paternity list, so that's hopefully McAllister can get it right, because he's had a terrible season.
Will you pitch on Tuesday?
Yeah, I think actually he might be coming out of the pen, because we have Kluber, House, Salazar, Bauer, and one other. Because when Tomlin was with us, I believe he was coming out of the bullpen.
That's true.
So it's gonna depend. If he pitches well, there's no reason that he shouldn't start. But it's you don't. Yeah, that's Carrasco. That's right. That's who it was. Carrasco. He's been amazing his last several starts. Actually, he's starting Tuesday. That's who it was. I think. Yeah. Tomorrow, Jake and I, we're going to the Indians game. You'll see us, hopefully. We'll be sporting the tribe.
Be in the press box.
Yeah, you already know.
Coverage on the Indians Detroit game with Corey Kluber starting at the bottom for the Indians.
Yeah, David Price.
For the Tigers.
Yeah.
Time game.
Yep. That's a primetime game. All right, so we got a caller calling into the show. So it's Alex back from Hudson, yeah.
Alex. Hello, nice to hear from you.
Yes, sir, you are live.
Talk about the Cleveland Indians and the race for the playoffs.
What's your opinion on the rally stashes? Who's your favorite rally stash? That's very true.
Oh, yeah. Good, yeah. Yeah, sorry, we had a bit of a, yes, it's just a rush. time limit on these guys, you know. Got to go through.
They got nothing to say. They got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So those people just call it
Professionals.
Got to write down your notes. Yep. So
rubber ducks. We were talking about the rubber ducks.
yeah, we don't. Yeah, come on,
We
man.
don't change subjects on the show.
No, we do not. All right. So recently,
Well, actually, right now, game update. We got first and
Game
second
update.
with 2 outs with our boy Brantley up.
all right, Brantley.
So this is a big at bat right here.
Yep.
Try to keep you updated on
As much as we can, yeah, while we're doing the show.
But
Mhm.
let's see what we can do. Big at bat right here.
Yeah.
Brantley is
Brantley
facing Kelvin Herrera right now,
looks like he popped it up.
and it's popped up in the infield. Moustakas
Popped it
is
up.
out.
Yeah, Moustakas and foul ground.
So
That's the end of that
2-1
inning.
score going to the
All right.
bottom of the eighth.
Bottom,
Yeah.
top of the
Top of the
bottom of the seventh.
Yeah,
Bottom 7. Sorry about that. Bottom 7. So yeah, that's what's been going on with the Indians.
Mhm.
Just that race to the playoffs. I mean, I'm sure most of you guys already know.
Mhm.
But if we win tonight, 2.5 back of the
Yeah.
wild card, which is
Big series
Big
coming
thing.
ahead of us. Too,
Oh, yeah.
I'll admit, I did not think we would be this close at this time. I kind of counted us out earlier, but I mean, we really need to step up our hitting though. I mean, Brantley can't carry the team a whole year like he did earlier in the year. We need other people to step up. I mean, Walters is stepping up since we got him.
providing an unexpected power surge, in my opinion.
Yes, exactly. But we really just need consistency throughout the lineup. I mean, Lonnie isn't bringing it like before. We need someone to really step up this latter part of the
Yeah.
season. And I'm really not sure. I'm liking Tyler Holt at this time, but I don't know how much playing time he's going to get.
Yeah.
So,
Especially when Murphy and
That's true.
Rayburn gets back.
But,
Because,
yeah.
I mean, Evan Dickerson and him been platooning
Dude,
whether it's a
Dickerson's
right
been
or left.
terrible.
Yeah.
We need to cut him.
Yeah.
Just release him. Send him AAA. I mean, I guess they'll go through waivers, but is anyone really going to pick him up? I mean, right?
No problem.
I guess they're probably just keeping him for when we expand the
Although,
roster.
I think he had a couple, like, back-to-back good games. But, yeah, expanded roster, he'll help. He'll
Yeah, that's
definitely
true.
help. I mean, it's enough players.
Mhm.
He might not play, but if we need a pinch hitter ever, he'll be in there.
Mhm.
So, do you think we're ready to move on, or do you guys have anything to add?
That's it for me.
Alright. So, tonight,
Mhm.
we had a fantasy draft. Fantasy
Mhm.
football, guys. Fantasy football.
Yep, it was my last draft of the year. I'm just ready for football season to start now. I mean, it's
Mhm.
getting too close. It's Thursday, first game,
Mhm.
and you know, I'm excited.
Alright, so my team, I haven't named my team yet, but I'm Team Edwards. Nate is my name, obviously. So, anyway, my team, I got Tom Brady at quarterback. Then I have running back is Reggie Bush. Running back, CJ Spiller.
Alright, but we don't have to go on the whole team. We can
Yeah.
just,
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do have to go
No,
through the team.
I think we're good. I mean,
Alright.
we're here to give advice to the people. I
Alright.
mean, we know you got a pretty good team, but I mean, we're just here to give advice to the people.
Alright.
Well, for quarterbacks, I mean, I'm really liking Andrew Luck this year. This guy's gonna be good. I mean, we all know that, but you don't need to be reaching for Tom Brady. I mean,
I didn't reach for Tom Brady.
Yeah,
I got him
for-
late.
Peyton
Thanks
Manning
to you
or
guys.
Aaron Rodgers.
It's
I
surprising
mean,
you got him deep in the.
you can get Cam
Deep in the
Newton
draft.
or
Yeah, Cam
Andrew Luck,
Newton.
middle of the draft,
He's 50th, I think.
round
Cam
5,
Newton. I was
round
gonna
6.
think about picking him, but I didn't
Round-
end up doing it.
and then you can just go from there. I mean, get some running backs early, stack up on those wide receivers. That's my pledge. And yeah.
So we're like in an 8-team league, and I mean, literally, I got in the 9th round, number 71 overall. I got Tom Brady, and that's my starting quarterback. And then my backup quarterback in the 13th round, number 103 overall. I got Russell Wilson. You don't have to like get Peyton Manning or Aaron Rodgers or Drew Brees. You can very easily wait and get some very good quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Although I did end up going.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah. Yeah, Jake took Peyton Manning. He really wanted him. So hopefully he delivers for you. I had him last year. Blake, would you have any players that are notable on your team? Any other ones and any other for you when you're
Well, you know, I really like a wide receiver, Cordero Patterson from Minnesota.
Mhm.
I really think it's gonna be a breakout year. I mean, the North Turner's coming to Minnesota. Like,
Yeah,
you see
that's
what he
right.
did with Josh Gordon last year. Cordero Patterson is a very similar skill set to Josh Gordon. I mean,
Yeah.
he's big, he's
fast and
He might not be as good, but he's
but he's got a
same boat.
similar skill set. I mean, this kid's got talent. I mean, he has lots of potential. You can see it the last couple games of last year. I mean, you can see it in his punt returns. I mean, he had three touchdowns in the last 4 games. I mean, he was good. He finished the year strong, and I really like him this year.
Yeah, I think he might have a breakout year as well.
Another guy on my team, Dennis Pitta,
Oh, that's good.
coming back from an injury with Baltimore. I think he's gonna have probably.
He tore his ACL.
A good year with me too.
Yeah. Because I mean, that.
I'm hoping Gronk can do the same kind of thing with me, but he's bigger. I'm expecting more from him than Dennis Pitta, of course, but I hope that he delivers what he can, because I have him and Jimmy Graham. So I mean, that's like 2 beasts at tight end, because we have a flex. He's my flex. Gronk is. So, anyone else on your team, Jake or Blake?
No, I got mostly just big names.
Mm-hmm.
Not really any more
No one that.
sleepers or anything.
Well, yeah, I'm really with Jake. Dennis Pitta is going to be a good player. I mean, with Gary Kubiak's offense that he installs, the tight ends are always a big role. I mean, I mean, see, Rob Gronkowski, that's a big risk. I mean, Jimmy Graham, unless you want to take him in the first round, you're not going to get him. Past then, it's kind of a guess on who's going to be tight end. I really like Dennis Pitta. I mean, the offense that he's in really favors the tight end, and I really think that's a good fit for him this year.
Yep.
I mean, also, if you can't get him, Greg Olson's also a good option. I mean, Cam Newton doesn't have many targets. And
Olsen is gonna be Cam Newton's probably #1 target. Yes, because he lost Steve Smith.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
So
there's not many other targets on that Panthers team. Like, really, there's not many people going to be able to catch the ball. So
Let's take a little broadcast break and just give a shout out to our sponsor, Charmin Toilet Paper. Sure to thank sponsors, getting us in the newspapers, all the magazines out there, getting our name out in the nation.
J Sports.
yeah, and also Subway, eat fresh, right?
So
Our new sponsor from about a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks everybody for all the support and enthusiasm about our new production.
and
So that is most of what we have for fantasy. That's like in an 8-team league. Anything else adding?
I mean, fantasy, you do what you do, I guess. I mean, there's tons of strategies. All different strategies work for different people.
It all depends. You really don't know how your player's going to play.
Yeah, there's different leagues, different rules. PPR, just stack up on those. I mean,
Or PPR.
Yeah, PPR points per reception. You got to get those running backs like Darren Sproles, Danny Woodhead. Those guys get tons of points. Just all those dump off passes. Like you can look for those as your #2 running back, #3 running backs, and those will be good fits for that. And then maybe you can get your 1 stud running back, and then that's how I like to fit my team.
Sorry for the interruption. Breaking news: Tony Stewart officially out of the Oil B 500 after blowing out his tire on the 172nd lap.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just he's
first
not
race.
had a good.
He's not.
His first race back
first
after the Kevin Ward tragedy.
Not
really
Kevin.
sad.
Was it Tony Ward?
It was Kevin Ward.
Kevin Ward.
It was.
My bad. I don't think that Tony Stewart did that on purpose. Like,
He has had some big anger problems.
Yeah, no.
the #1 rule: never get out of your vehicle.
That's true.
You don't ever get out of your vehicle. That's just silly.
Yeah, you're in a racetrack. You just walk in the middle of the racetrack. I mean,
What do you want him to do? He's going 120.
Exactly.
You can't slow down. It's like he was right next to
just
you.
press on your brakes immediately. and stop.
you can't blame it
You
all on
can,
Tony
but
Stewart.
it's not going to even happen. You can't. It's not his fault, in my opinion. You can't do that. You just can't walk in the middle of the track. But it's also another thing. NASCAR. It's sad that somebody had to lose their life just for them to make a rule where you can't walk in the middle of a track anymore, or in the middle of the track. It should have been
stated before.
Yeah, really should have, because no one should have to die just for rules to be made. Why does Ray Rice have to beat his wife or his fiance at the time, really badly, and then just for a rule to finally be made. Like, that should already be there.
Yeah.
Like, stuff shouldn't have to happen for things to be made. Like, rules that just kind of, like, want to stop that kind of bad stuff from happening.
I'm going to be really interested in, I don't know if you know this, but defensive tackle for the San Francisco 49ers, Ray McDonald, he got domestic violence today. I mean, I really don't know what Roger Goodell is going to do with that. Because, I mean, he said he was going to be more firm with the rules. What's he going to do? I mean, this could be a testing point for Roger Goodell.
Yeah, I mean, he's not been, in a lot of people's opinions, I don't think he's been a good commissioner so far. Most people think that he hasn't. I mean, almost everyone I talk to doesn't think that he was or has been a good commissioner. But this is another big test for him. I mean, the rules should absolutely 100% make or create a suspension for Ray McDonald was the name, the defensive tackle for the San Francisco 49ers. He should indefinitely be suspended because the rule has already been made. And was it this morning he got arrested? So I bet he's going to be suspended. Is it the whole season?
Yeah, I mean, that's what they said. I mean, we'll see what they do, but that's what they put out in their statement last Friday.
Yeah. Yep. So, moving on. Actually, we're going to be talking next about the Cleveland Browns. And the Browns, so the starting quarterback has finally been determined, of course. Johnny Manziel is the second string. We're actually, I think we only have 2 quarterbacks now. We have
Connor Shaw's been signed to the practice squad.
Oh, he has? Okay. Rex Grossman's been cut.
Which I don't really get.
No, he looked good. He looked good.
A veteran. I mean, it doesn't matter if he's that good. I think we just need him for veteran experience in the locker room for Johnny, especially to give him more experience.
And Brian.
Yeah, I mean, not so much, but
still, he's still young.
Yeah.
He's never been a starter. Rex has.
Yeah, but he's been in the league for, what, 6?
Yeah, but he's always been behind.
Dude.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's been behind Tom Brady.
Rex Grossman went to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's experience right there.
Yeah. Heck, they should have signed him to a practice squad even, but I don't know. Maybe
I don't think Rex Grossman wants to be in a practice
squad.
squad.
Probably not.
He'd rather probably retire.
Try and
exactly.
Get on a team or retire.
He can go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, but basically we cut Rex Grossman, and we also waived Charles Johnson, the wide receiver, Martin Wallace, and Kareem Barton today. And we claimed 4 basically no names off the waivers today.
I mean, I can't believe we ended up cutting Nate Burleson.
Yes. Leon McFadden.
Yeah, Leon McFadden, who we drafted in the 3rd round last year, which is
Deion Lewis.
Yeah, Deion Lewis.
Which was a big one to me.
And Chris Ogben, He was a good. He was a good play for us.
Yeah, he was good. I don't know about these cuts, especially the Burleson one. Actually, I know a lot of people. I don't know if everyone knows this, but Deion Lewis was like a carryover from the who was this before Farmer?
The Banner regime.
Yeah, the Banner regime. So that could have played into. I mean, maybe they didn't even want Deion Lewis, so that could have played into that. But Ogbenaya, he's been with the team for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
He was a running back converted to fullback. Yeah, I don't know. So I mean, of course, people are gonna get caught, but. It's too bad, and I don't know about Nate Burleson. That just seems silly. They're gonna have to get somebody now at wide receiver.
Yeah, pick up John.
Mike Austin is gonna get injured, 100% guaranteed. And Hawkins is not enough to be the only receiver because Gordon's out. Yeah, he's a slot exactly.
He doesn't even play on the outside.
Nope. And
right now
Josh is out for the year, as we tweeted earlier in the week.
Yeah, right now we got 3 wide receivers maybe.
Yeah,
we got Travis Benjamin. I mean, that guy can't.
He's fast, but he's really not big enough. No,
yeah, but that guy's just gonna get pushed around against Seattle.
He tore his ACL.
Same with Hawkins. He's too small for.
Hawkins.
Well, he plays on the inside.
He's a good pickup, but.
Yeah, you like him, but I mean, he can't play on the outside. It's not big enough.
And then Miles Austin, you can't just have. We only have 3 wide receivers right now.
Miles Austin didn't really show me that much in preseason.
No, he didn't show me anything.
Anything at all, really.
But I mean, you can't just cut Burleson because he wasn't healthy. I mean, you can, but I don't see why.
Yeah, I mean,
you needed him. Who else is out there?
No one.
Exactly. So you gotta be smart and not make stupid decisions like that.
Since we're talking about cuts, why don't we switch the topic a little bit and talk about Michael Sam?
Yeah, Michael Sam was cut today, as I bet everyone knows, because it's not Sports Center. It's Michael Sam Center today during that hour, and so he was cut.
And he went unclaimed.
Yeah,
he did not get signed.
But I mean, now he can sign anywhere he wants in the practice squad.
I don't know about.
He's not that good, dude. That's
mean,
why he got drafted really late.
Yeah, he had 3.
He had 5 good tackles the last preseason game.
No, in college he wasn't that good though.
He got 3 sacks. He led the team with tackles and sacks.
Co-defensive SEC Player of the Year.
Yeah, I know, but it was a weak year.
Good. But no, but still, I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, someone will pick him up.
His game isn't good enough for the NFL to be a starting
he
caliber.
He doesn't have the tangibles really.
Yeah, but another reason is the Rams are plenty deep enough with defensive tackle. So
I mean, they have probably the best defensive line in the NFL. I mean, if there was one place, the hardest place to go, he went there.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, of course, people said it was good for him because it's right in Missouri. It's right by home, but
Jeff Fisher too, the head coach of the Rams, said he was pushing for him to make the team this morning.
Yeah, I heard that too. It's too bad though. You never want to see guys get cut.
Anywhere, anyone.
Anywhere, anytime,
anybody. Being cut short.
Yeah, hopefully he gets back onto the team, but we'll see. So the right now the Indians are in the middle of the 8th inning. This is just an update. The middle of the 8th inning, still 2-1. The Royals currently have 5 hits. Indians have 6.
The Royals have an error, which was key in moving Yan Gomes from first to third on an overthrow.
Yeah, that was a big one because Gomes ended up scoring, and that was maybe it'll end up being the winning run. You never know.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
every run count. Everything counts this time of year.
Yeah, it'd still be 1-1 if didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if they pull this off, man. Because we're going to be live at the game tomorrow. Don't worry. We'll be bringing you guys updates. So
make sure to check the Twitter at JJsportsbuzz.
Yeah. We'll be bringing you live updates. And sorry again for not updating the Instagram as often as we should. It's the same as the Twitter username. It's at JJsportsbuzz. But
give us a follow and a shout out.
Yeah, on both if you can. We've been really busy because we got back to school last Wednesday and it was not fun. So, moving on.
Speaking of school, NCAA football is coming right around the corner.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I love NCAA football. Ohio State yesterday came out with the win. I mean, but I thought it was a little
Todd Gurley. That's off topic, but
yeah, well, now DC's kick return.
Yeah,
that was pretty sweet. I will say. Now
definitely my pick for. Probably one of the top players in the country.
One top player. I would agree with that. I mean, I could go best running back in the country right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got power. He's got speed. He's got everything you want in a running back. I mean, this guy's a big dude, and he's returning kickoffs.
Either him or Malcolm.
Not to interrupt, guys, but Brian Shaw is coming on for the Indians. Brian Shaw is coming on in the bottom of the 8th for the Indians. Just update.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. Wait, who's batting? Oh, Infante? No. Is Infante coming up?
Nope. But Brian Shaw is pitching. Eric Kratz is hitting.
Oh, Kratz.
Their catcher for tonight.
Yeah, he had a double before.
Double
before off house, so this will be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, back to
college football.
Yeah, Todd Gurley and Melvin Gordon. Those are 2 top running backs. Let's see, what about your wide receivers? What do you think about the wide receivers in college football?
I personally know nothing about the wide receivers in college football.
Neither do I, to be perfectly honest. I mean, yesterday, so I ended up going to a MAC game. I went to Kent State and Ohio University. Yeah, it was awesome. So Kent State, Ohio U gave them every opportunity to try and win. They fumbled 4 times, and OU fumbled 4 times for Kent State, and Kent State only converted on 1 of them.
and it's why they didn't win. They ended up losing 17-14 on a game-winning field goal with 3 seconds left by Ohio University. So OU won, and it was a heartbreaker for Kent State. But they had a phenomenal fireworks show afterwards. That was like half an hour and probably cost them $500,000.
Wow.
Yeah, it was the coolest thing I think I've seen at the coolest fireworks show I've ever seen. I'll go with that. Yeah, it was amazing.
Pretty sweet, I will say.
So, you guys want to talk about Cleveland Cavs, big trades, big signings.
You already know Kevin Love
was introduced.
Yeah, what's your guys' opinion on Ray Allen? Do you really think he's needed? I mean,
no, I don't think he's needed. Certainly he'll help. I honestly don't think he's needed anymore, though.
He's definitely not needed. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, we already got Mike Miller. I mean, we drafted Joe Harris.
Sean Marion's a good 3-point shooter.
Yeah,
Mike Miller's a good 3-point shooter. James Jones
can shoot it.
Seriously, who's be getting playing time? James Jones is gonna be sitting on the bench. It looks like right now.
We got Dellavedova also. We ended up signing Alex Kirk from the summer league team.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we did.
We got Eric Murphy.
Yeah.
During the summer too.
Although I could see Eric Murphy, John Lucas III, Malcolm Thomas.
John Lucas, I like him.
Eric Murphy didn't have a good showing
getting
against the USA versus Slovenia
or Finland.
Yeah, it was Finland,
right. But I could see John Lucas III, Eric Murphy, and Malcolm Thomas all being dumped in a contract because none of their contracts are guaranteed. So I could just see him being contract dumped just to get rid of clear up some space to sign maybe another big man. Like I've heard of Emeka Okafor maybe. So that wouldn't be bad. But on the other hand, Kevin Love, he can play center, and so can Vergel and Brendan Haywood.
Before we talk about that, why don't we talk about Big Z?
Oh yeah, Big Z.
Who can definitely play center.
Yeah, there's a rumor that Big Z might come out of retirement, I've heard. Actually, I talked to Brian Windhorst because I'm actually my stepdad's friend with him. And
we're good friends.
We're good friends with Brian Windhorst. We have connections. We have connections with Brian Windhorst, and he just said that basically, if Big Z signs, it's possibly going to be during the season, and he would only play 10 or 15 minutes a game. That's what he told me personally.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Straight from when I was at Dairy Queen with him. So that was just a talk about the Cavs. It was like a business meeting with him, so that was fun. But he told me that. But today, USA. You want to talk about that?
USA basketball. Yeah.
Oh, USA basketball and Turkey.
It was a little close.
It was not a great showing for USA.
Yeah, I thought.
If they play like that against Spain, there's no way.
Yeah, exactly.
No way.
Down by 5 at halftime. Down by at least, I think their biggest deficit was 10.
I mean, they just pulled away at the end, but you can't do that every game. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's Turkey. Name one person from Turkey that you know.
I mean, if Hito Turkey was still on him, that'd be the only one. But I don't think he's on their national team anymore.
They ended up with the 98-77 win though, at 21 points at the end. So.
98-77. Kyrie ended up 13 points, 5 assists. Him and Derrick Rose are going to be alternating starting spots. I've heard. I don't know. I guess it'll be depending on matchups. I honestly don't like Kyrie playing in this because it doesn't gain anything. It's not helping him. Yeah, but what if he gets injured? Our third best player goes down with an injury just because he wanted to play in this.
When you're supporting your country, you're getting more experience. It's a good.
Yeah.
It's a good program.
That's true. Yeah. But it's just it's the risk of injury that can, because of Paul George, he went down with that injury. They can just. I don't know if I feel safe with him being in it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, look at all these players dropping out. I mean, Kevin Durant. It's just, I don't know.
Well, I respect Kevin Durant's decision, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I totally respect his decision, but, I mean, is it really worth it? I mean, you're getting worn out. I mean, this is playing real games. I mean, I don't care if you say it's not the NBA. They're still going hard. I mean, they can still get they can get injured. I mean, it just demoralizes their body. I mean, really, they need to be ready for the postseason when it comes to May and June. But are they going to be ready? I mean, they're coming right into the season after already starting playing.
Yeah.
And so yeah,
They'll
first
be worn down.
very worn down. And actually, I mean, another Indians update after a single, Ladies Escobar stole second, and Roberto Perez overthrew second base, letting Alcides Escobar go to third base. So it was third base with one out, and Aoki just grounded out, but the runner had to hold it third. So this is a big at bat right here, and we will see what will happen with the Royals coming up. And there's 2 outs.
Two outs actually, yeah.
Now with Omar Infante coming up. How Omar Infante today?
Yep. He's 3 for 27 in the series with runners in scoring position. So.
And he's 1 for 3 today with a strikeout. In 257 overall. I mean, he's really not having that great of a year compared to the rest of his years. But I mean, it's 1 at bat.
Still a quality second baseman in the league.
Very high. He's a good.
Similar numbers to Kipnis. Kipnis has had not like a horrific year, but he's been a letdown. I mean, didn't you guys expect more from him? I mean, I know I did. I know I did.
Everyone did.
Everyone expected more from him, but he just hasn't produced the way that we're used to like last year. It's too bad, really is, because I was hoping to get a lot out of him, and I feel like if we had, and if he had been an all-star and stayed healthy.
Oh, strike 3.
Strike 3, baby.
There we go.
Let's go, Shaw.
Ryan
Good
Shaw
pitching.
with a great slider.
So
it was nasty.
Yeah.
Dude, the rally stash is working.
The rally stashes are working, guys.
We need to grow rally stashes, guys.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, really. If we get a run.
Like, I don't think you're mature enough to grow rally stash.
Dude, I grow rally stashes all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll grow one in next June when the Cavs go to the finals.
Yeah.
I'll grow rally stash.
They're going to the finals this year.
They're going to the finals, guys. Don't worry. And Cody Allen's most likely going to be coming into close for the Indians. Hopefully we can get another run, just a security blanket.
Dude, he's got his whole rally beard, man. That guy's got it under control.
New update. The Rams will reportedly not add defensive end Michael Sam to the practice team.
NOT, not.
Yes. It's expected to announce the full squad Monday. Not that anyone cares, but just in case you do, you heard it here first.
You hear here first on JJsportsbuzz.
Then you heard it on Bleacher Report.
Yeah, then you heard it on Bleacher Report. And ESPN probably beat us to it because, you know, that's their favorite person other than LeBron and Johnny Football. So, those two.
Maybe the Browns will pick
Danica
up
Patrick.
Michael Sam to get him on
nice one.
Practice squad.
Yeah. You never know. I really think the Indians, if they win this game and win at least 2 of, was it a 4-game series against Detroit? 3 of 4, maybe even 2 of 4. Split it.
Yeah,
they're going to the playoffs.
If we're gonna split it, that would be good. I mean,
split it is the worst we could do. I think.
I mean, realistically, I mean, there's only one wild card open. I mean, whoever the A's or the Angels are gonna get this first wild card. I mean, we can say that. I mean, with the A's getting Adam Dunn, that's just more power for them. I mean, they're making, both those teams are gonna make.
I mean, they lost Cespedes, but they got Lester.
Yeah, Lester.
I mean, he's probably only a rental. I think he might go back to Boston, as we talked about in our first episode. But they're just trying to get a World Series ring here.
Yeah.
Adam Dunn's power is gonna replace Cespedes probably.
Yeah, I mean,
Adam Dunn's done after this year, though, right?
Yeah, he's reported that he said that he's probably gonna retire after this year.
I mean, here's a stat for you. Adam Dunn, the last 12 years, has had 20 homers, and he is the
every
only
year.
Person, yep. Yeah. And him, Albert Pujols are the only 2 people that have done that. So.
Yeah.
I mean.
Albert Pujols is one of the best hitters in the last 50 years of baseball.
No, I'm not saying that he's Albert Pujols, but I'm just saying, I mean, that's some serious power.
Yeah, it's power. That's what it is. And right now, Mike Aviles at bat. He's playing third today. Chisenhall's getting a day off. It'll be Aviles, Perez, and Tyler. Roberto Perez, who's playing catcher today. Tyler Holt. And barring any pinch hitting, but.
At the top of the order, yeah.
Yeah. And then after Holt's top of the order. But
Wade Davis is coming. Wade Davis has been great this year.
Yeah.
Under 1 ERA, like under 1 WHIP. I mean, this kid's been a beast. I mean, he never really worked out in the starting rotation, but I mean, they figured it out with him in the bullpen.
Oh yeah.
That Will Myers trade actually is working out a lot better than I thought for the Royals. Because, I mean, they needed the number 1 starter. They got James Shields, as we know. But they also got Wade Davis in that trade.
As Vilas grounds out to short. Escobar with
close play at first, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and but as I was saying, he's been consistent. I mean, he's just been a beast for them. I mean, when they get their last 3 innings, they got Wade Davis, .8 ERA. Then they got Greg Holland, one of the best closers in the game. I mean, if their starting rotation goes good, they got one of the best pitching bullpen starting rotations in the league. It's just they've been doing very well in that category. I mean, they just developed talent for so long, and we've just been waiting for them to come out. And I mean, it looks like they're coming out this year finally. I mean, everyone's been picking the last couple years, and finally it looks like they might have the chance, but I don't know. This is a tight game, top of the 9th, as they were saying, with now Roberto Perez up.
All right. I think that. What do you see it as him as in
Perez?
What do you think his future is as an Indian? Because
I really do like Perez. I mean, he's a great defensive catcher, and he's
solid hitter too.
I saw
268.
Yeah, very solid for a catcher. Because I've seen him the last couple of years in the minors. I saw him with when they were the Arrows. He was on the Arrows, and this year in AAA with the Columbus Clippers, he had a great year hitting wise also. Batting like 5th for the team, hitting over 300, about 310, and he had some pop in his bat. I was really impressed with the change because, I mean, he was injured 2 years ago, and he really came back strong from that. And, I mean, he just keeps moving ahead and just keeps going up a level, and now he's in the majors. I mean, I think he can definitely fill the role as a backup catcher just as a replacement for Yan Gomes. I mean, he's a great defensive catcher. And, I mean, he might be fighting for some playing time. Yan Gomes is one of the best catchers in the league. I mean, they might have to move him to first because, I mean, we don't even have a first baseman. But,
Santana or Swisher, but Swisher, hopefully we can dump that contract. But we're not going to be able to dump it. We're not going to be able to dump it, guys. There's no way.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to live with it. And we'll probably DH him until he leaves. We have Santana. I think we'll probably dump Santana's contract, maybe. But you never know.
I mean, yeah.
But I mean, come on.
I mean, he isn't. Santana does not have a big contract. He's very attractive. A lot of teams have been calling about Santana.
But my complaint about Santana is he's a 4-hitter, and he's the only guy that when there's like 2 outs and there's a man on second, he looks for like a walk. Like no one else would do that. Like you get like Matt Kemp or like Adrian Gonzalez up there, say for like the Dodgers, they're gonna try to hit it out of the park. Or Josh Hamilton for like the Angels, he's gonna try and hit it out of the park.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
Martinez for the Tigers, he's gonna try and hit it out of the park. He's a great hitter, he really is, and he's better than 229 average. He really is also, but he can't be doing that. It's not how you hit as a base hit. Base hit? Who's that? Roberto Perez?
No.
Tyler Holt.
Tyler Holt.
All right.
He's stepping up.
Yeah, he's been having a
good rookie season.
He's got lots of speed for the future. He can be 20 stolen bases. I mean, plays a good defensive outfielder. He can be an everyday center fielder. He's got a good arm.
Or right fielder. I've seen him in right.
Yeah, I think he's playing right today. But I mean, if they need a backup for Michael Bourne, he got it. So here we go, top of the order, Michael Bourne. Michael Bourne is looking just somehow to get on, keep the inning alive because there's 2 outs, and Wade Davis is still on the mound.
The Cavs. I'm going back to the Cavs. Also, I should have talked about this earlier, but when we were talking to Brian Windhorst, I told him actually to ask Kevin Love why he chose number 0, and he said that it was representing a fresh start, which is what he wants in Cleveland.
Yeah, actually, number 0 is from when he was on an AAU basketball team when he was younger. Because he's from Oregon, he had to drive into Portland, but he was from
Holt just stole second.
He was from like rural. I mean, he was from suburban Portland, so he had to drive into the city, and he was the last one there. So the only number they left was 0, so he had to take 0, and that was like the first AAU game he ever played.
Huh.
So
that's interesting, actually.
So that's how we got the number. I mean, but actually, the reason that was not his first choice of the number, because his first choice was 42.
Of course.
That's retired. Then second choice was 11. That's Z's number. You're not gonna wear that. Then 7's retired, which was his third choice, and then fourth choice was 0. So, I mean, I'm not a big fan of 0, but better than double 0. That's for sure.
I like it. Other NBA news today: Rondo is told Boston that he wants out, demands a trade. I mean, I saw this coming. Everyone saw that coming, right?
Yeah. He doesn't want to be in a rebuilding stage.
Nope, not at this point in his career. And
he's
also,
too good of a player to waste his time with
the Celtics
rebuilding.
And especially since they drafted Marcus Smart, the same player as him. That's like they want to replace him with a younger guy. So
Marcus Smart's a good player, though. He's a good, young, talented player. Just has some off-court troubles and.
Yeah, but so is Rondo. So well, he's out on the court more, like beating up people and stuff. He's a beast. But Kevin Durant agreed to a deal. He re-signed with Nike. He ended up today, instead of a $285 million deal with Under Armour, he went with a $300 million deal with Nike.
That's crazy. Good decision.
Well, it's like, how is like that?
Yeah,
I'd rather be with Nike, but like that's so much money. Like these guys with their shoe contracts is insane. Really, yeah, it is. It is crazy.
How do you make them? It's just not even plausible. I mean,
no,
it's crazy.
It's not even. It's ridiculous, in my opinion. And I just don't see how they can offer them that much for just a simple contract with Nike. But that's about it today for the podcast of JJ Sports Buzz. We'll be trying to keep a better schedule, like more consistent. Like, we're really sorry for not making consistent episodes. But
you can find tonight's podcast on our Twitter page. Follow the link and you'll be there.
Yeah, or head to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/JJsportsbuzz.
Yeah, thanks guys for having me on.
Oh yeah,
it was
no problem.
Pleasure. I love doing this. This is one of my
I
favorite
appreciate
shows
it.
to be on.
Yeah, thanks for being on the show.
Yeah,
Appreciate it. We hopefully we'll be looking to have you soon.
Okay. I'm open. Just call me up.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll
definitely be giving you some calls. For some questions later on.
Yeah, we were expecting to have a few more callers tonight. We were actually kind of busy on the lines, but we actually had to get what we needed to talk about done because we missed a lot and we didn't even nearly cover all of it. But we're going to be looking to get back on a better schedule.
Hopefully.
But this is us, JJ Sports Buzz, signing out. Follow us on Twitter at JJsportsbuzz, Instagram at JJsportsbuzz.
There we go.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/JJsportsbuzz. Later.
We out.